Battlefield. Earth. Battlefield. Earth.
Hey guys, welcome back to episode 6 of Battlefield Earth. We're out of the cave.
Thank God.
Thank God. Don't be an arrogant greener, Mark. I see you over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what does she mean by that? Greener?
I don't
like,
know.
What? Don't be a cave
Some
guy?
slang.
Like, don't go
What's
out
it-
here.
What's a greener? Yeah.
Maybe a greener is one that longs to get away from the cave.
Longs to leave
For
the
green
cave and go
pastures
greener.
that don't
and greener.
exist.
Yes. That makes
Maybe.
sense because that is his whole shtick is he wants to go to the green. That's what we learned in the last episode.
Yeah. Very quickly, he's off again. I don't even think he stayed the night.
Dude, this doesn't make any sense. He leaves the cave, right? He has this last little dialogue with, by the way, that old man has a big scar on his eye. We just
Very
learned that as
metal.
well. Which, come on, you get scratched like that back in the day, you're fucking dead. There's no
Yeah.
fans or buts. You fucking trim your toenail wrong, you're dead.
It's all right.
Dead.
Gangrene, just like that.
Gangrene. Everything's gangrene.
Sets in.
Yeah, because there's just nowhere, like, there's nothing's clean, so everything's getting infected. But he leaves this cave immediately on his horse, right?
Yeah.
Riding
Right in the
away.
quarry. We don't even see him leave the flaps of the cave.
And somehow he runs into her, his girl.
Yeah, why is she out of the cave? Is
who's
she like
also out of the cave.
watching the gate? Is she a gatekeeper?
No,
He's a
she was
keymaster.
in the cave with them in the last scene
what I'm
we
saying.
watched.
So she just like caught up to him? Oh no, she like
No, she's
she
like,
went around the back of the cave.
She went around the rear.
She went through the
entrance.
butthole.
Butthole of the cave.
She probably knows all the secret entrances and exits.
It's raining out too. Did you guys notice that? I don't think it's supposed to be, but everybody's like hair is all wet and sad looking.
Yeah. They just kept shooting anyways because
They're
they
like,
were
"Ah,
like
fuck
5
it."
months behind already.
We're doing it live. And did you see the back of her head? She has some like hair thing that's like,
Yeah.
is that decorative or is that functional?
I mean, I don't know. I think a lot of this is
Yeah.
decorative and not functional, which is part of the
Exactly.
problem of this whole movie.
Which is part of the problem because it's not realistic. Which is
No.
what I come to movies like Battlefield Earth 4 is realism.
I mean,
guys.
you either go one way or the other. You go over the top like Mad Max style, or you play it real.
Yeah.
right? You can't do the in between shit.
Mad Max makes sense because we're finally letting all of our inhibitions go. If I can wear a football helmet and assless chaps, that's what I want to do.
It's Australia. It's what's going to happen. Like,
Exactly.
Let's be
I'm
realistic.
gonna get fucking weird. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get those emergency cones and put one
Yeah.
over my dick, and just I don't know other crazy shit.
I mean, I feel like the weirder you are, the more likely no one's going to fuck with you then. So
Exactly.
it's like a strategy.
Oh, it's Cone Dick. Look, here comes Cone Dick. Everybody run.
The orange just blinded me.
But
You
this,
think after
yeah.
like thousands of years though, like that inhibition just kind of worn off, and you're just like, God damn it! Like I'm so sick of these caves. I just want to
sick
get
of
out.
these caves. I'm
Like,
sick of
get
everybody with cones over their dicks.
Yeah.
Can we just go back to wearing underwear and fucking watching reality TV? Can we do that or not?
See, Barry
You know?
Pepper is fighting the plight of the modern man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's progressive too because she's like, you just don't want me to come along because I'm a woman. And he's like, no, you're better than every man here. That's why I need you to stay.
That's cool. Good job, Barry.
Yep,
It's
Barry.
powerful.
One for the points there.
Barry's powerful, and so is his girlfriend, Shania Twain or whatever this lady's
Is
name
that how it is in Scientology? Are women empowered in Scientology?
Hell no.
I feel like they wouldn't be because men
I
live
have
in it. It's
no
like
idea.
science fiction, right?
Probably just whoever has more celebrity status is empowered,
Hmm.
right?
I could see
With your fame comes power.
that. Yeah.
If Harvey Weinstein was a Scientologist, this never would have happened to him, which is a problem. But it's true, right?
I mean,
I'm pretty sure David Miscavige like murdered his wife or something, right? Allegedly. So there's something there that they
there's
use
some
to
kind of
protect
power.
people.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
money's power, power's money, right? Like, You
It's a
line
Really
yourself.
good lawyers.
I think it's a consolidation of a lot of power and money is why they have so much ability to like cover shit up and
Yeah.
hide stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I mean, what does Jeff Bezos do to cover up the shit he's doing? You know?
Jeff Bezos could literally murder anyone and then he would just have it taken care
Oh,
of.
I'm sure he has. Right?
I mean, definitely some Amazon workers in his.
I mean, I feel like he's
Warehouse
probably
and
like,
shit.
called it in, you know.
You think
I
so?
mean, Jeff Bezos
Allegedly.
has so much
Allegedly.
political
Allegedly.
sway. He has lots of power and lots of sway. I mean, he is the rich. Well, Putin's the richest guy, but Jeff Bezos is probably like a number 2, right? Most powerful man on the planet.
I don't know. Is Putin that rich? I thought he like had it's
Yeah.
soft money. Like I don't
Yeah,
think
well,
it's
that's like
actually
the
there.
big thing. That's like the big thing. Putin is probably the richest man on the planet.
Got it all hidden in that Panama Papers shit.
He has so many ties for like criminal.
He has so many
organizations.
enemies though too. Right?
I mean,
Who would you rather
Yes,
be,
if you're a
Putin
Russian
or
citizen.
Bezos? Putin or Bezos?
oh wow, like today,
Yeah, who you being?
I would be Putin.
Wow.
Nah, I don't think I want that dude. That dude's wearing the crown still, and Heavy is the crown. Bezos
Heavy is
just,
the
like,
head.
fucking off
Where's the
in
ground?
dick space and fucking
Yeah.
the universe and stuff. And
See,
he's
I don't even-
divorced.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he's
I don't
just
even.
like,
He's doing
He's probably
whatever
just
he
going
wants.
He's doing
after
yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
going
doing
into
whatever he wants.
Amazon distribution centers. And,
fucking the place up.
yeah, just fucking.
Jeff is coming again. You think he's gonna be fucking trash again? Yep. All right.
You're fired, and you're fired, and you're fired. Ba-da-ba. He just like dances around firing people and shit. He's just always on a constant power trip.
He probably just drives around the country, stopping at every plant, going, "What can we do to not give these people health insurance?"
He probably like buys a new Ferrari, and then when it runs out of gas, he just abandons it and goes and buys another one.
Probably.
He has so much
That was like
money.
my story I had, that movie story plot I had. This
know,
rich
we
guy
never
who just
made it.
wrecks cars for fun,
Oh,
for the
really?
thrill of it, but it's no consequence to him because he's rich. So he just keeps doing it. It's like a thrill thing.
I mean, that's cool, like Lynchian
Yeah.
or Cronenbergian.
Isn't that a good concept?
It is, except for we can never make it because you need expensive cars.
That's true. Maybe it's an
Fresh.
animated series.
We'll do it in the form that we did the True Metal Warriors. It's-
Flash. Still a classic. Yeah. Caves. We're done with the caves, I think, for a little while, which is good.
Done with the caves.
Chris, I can't hear
We're
you.
on horses.
Mark, can you hear Chris?
No, Chris, I can't
No.
hear you.
You're out. Your audio cut out.
Your audio's muted. We're muted.
You are, yeah. We can see you still.
I muted myself by
There you
accident.
go. You're back. You're back.
I don't know how I
That's
muted
all right.
myself. I think I'm pretty sure we're out of the caves, but he receives a necklace. She hands it to him, says it's from
Yeah.
his mom for good luck.
Why would she have his mother's necklace?
I don't
What?
fucking know. That's what I want. Maybe
Maybe
it's his
maybe
sister.
because maybe dad had it, and when dad passed, he gave it to her or something. Because he wasn't there when his dad died. We don't even see his dad.
He
Like,
buried
that was the
his
whole
dad.
thing.
That was just rock. Was that his dad he was burying with the rocks?
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah, he was
Oh.
hitting the
"Here,
rock.
put he's
I saw him
preparing
hit the rock.
I thought he was just banging one out in the mountains. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was getting his rocks off.
Oh, this great.
You know what the other thing I noticed? Like, he's traveling pretty light there. I didn't see any water, any preserve. He doesn't have food with him.
No,
Like,
I think I would
is that
have
how it was?
I would have a satchel full of beef jerky if I'm going out on a thing like that,
This
right?
is the hubris of the greeners.
At least have some
Just
beer
like,
with you.
Fuck this place.
Yeah.
I'll
You
find
think
beer's
what I need
around?
down in
You
that
think they're-
green place.
We'll
you
find
got
something.
hops.
You got hops for days, but they don't know how to make beer. Like if the world was gone, I wouldn't have any idea how to make beer.
That's someone you got to keep with you, the beer maker. Because I feel like at the end of the day, when people are dying left and right, at least you can have a beer. Like keep that guy alive. The
I
beer
would try
maker.
and make vodka. I would just grab a bunch of potatoes and squeeze them, and then put it in a jar and let it sit in the cave for like a year, and then go to drink it, and it's
Yeah.
still just like moldy old potato juice because I don't know how to make vodka. But it's
Yeah,
something
you-
to do with potatoes.
That's fermenting potatoes and then boiling it so that
yeah,
it,
what?
Yeah, you
it
could ferment.
evaporates, and then you distill
Evaporation.
the evaporation, and you have alcohol.
All right,
see,
Mark.
Mark's gonna be our.
Mark's our beer guy.
We found
I'm
him.
a beer guy.
Mark, you're making a vodka, okay?
What are you gonna call it?
Yeah, what are you calling it, Mark?
Beer, maybe?
Cave
Beer?
Rocks?
Call it beer?
Cave Rocks.
I don't know.
Neither of those are good. That was terrible, Mark. You let us all down with
What-
that name.
like,
no
what?
one's gonna buy your shitty fucking vodka if you
No
call
one's
it.
gonna even drink
beer.
it if you don't have a fucking cool name.
Yeah, you're not even motivated.
You
by
need
your
like some
own product.
sci-fi name, like
Yeah.
they nickname drugs and stuff in the
This
future.
is like
It needs to be something
Zircon or
cool.
whatever that
Yeah.
Zirconite or whatever that fucking movie was. What was that called? Remember that Zircon or something? Ultra Warrior.
Yeah, Ultra Warrior. What was that? I don't remember.
I forget what it was.
It's a classic.
Zirconian.
Zirconium.
Zirconium.
There you go. There's our modern zirconium.
Call it unobtainium.
So my theory is because she has the necklace, she's actually his sister / girlfriend, which
Ooh,
makes
that's
sense for cave times, and that's why
Yeah.
she would have it because she got it from her mom. They have the same mom, but they're also
What is
lovers.
It looks like a car key. Is that all it is?
That's a great
It's
point,
like a car
Chris.
key.
It's
a key to a
Mazda-
Saturn from
it's a key to a
1990.
It's a key to a Ford Taurus.
Oh my god.
All that junk, though, like we laugh at stuff like that, but we literally dig up rocks from the ground that are diamonds and be like, "This had so much value," when it really doesn't.
I
right?
mean, no, you're putting value on something that is valueless. It's
Well,
Yeah.
the Native
That's what I'm saying.
Americans sold the entire like landmass of Long Island for some beads or something like that. Like,
yeah.
yeah,
they
sure.
love that shit.
Yeah, that we'll say that's what happened.
But also back in then time, it was just tons of land everywhere.
That's
You
true.
know
I mean,
what I mean?
as colonizers,
Like
we
what?
just
I
took
mean,
what
they
we
didn't
wanted.
understand what
Right?
land was. Like
We tricked
ownership
everybody.
of land wasn't
Right.
A concept.
like a concept.
You don't own no land.
You
It
don't.
did. It doesn't. It doesn't make
Land
sense to
is
today.
fucking
It
earth.
still doesn't make sense.
No,
Like, oh,
it's
you
right,
own a
but-
piece of land? No one fucking owns this piece of land. Come on.
So are you advocating for no property rights?
Yeah, I don't think we need them. I think there's a lot of things that we fucked up. That I think Native Americans got everything right, frankly. Living off the land, you know, they certainly lived longer than the average colonial man back in the day.
So, okay, so you have no property rights, so I'm just going to come over to your house and start taking your stuff.
We don't have houses. We just live on the land and we like migrate around, or we live in like a little community together. And everyone has value for what they do in the community. That is the value. You don't have money.
Okay, can we all share the same Spotify account?
We won't have Spotify
Get the fuck out of
because
shit.
because you and Aaron will be like rocking out with like some banjos around the fire by then. You're the Spotify. That's what I'm saying. There's no tech.
Hey, I don't like that song. Play the one that goes boo-ding dang doom dang doom.
I mean, there's no tech in 3030, right? So something's happened.
Well,
Maybe
but
global warming has just destroyed it. The electric storms just took out all the electronics, right? Took out. Well, more realistically, what will happen is
think of all the
the networks-
Tamagotchis.
the networks
They've never
will
had
go
a
down.
chance.
the networks go down already. So networks go down by electrical storm, or the satellites go down, which is a probably realistic idea. What will happen? Satellites will go down. So we won't have cell phones or anything like that anymore.
I feel like AJ's repping the Operation Latte Thunder from Fight Club. He just like wants to bring down the establishment.
AJ wants the end to come. Like
Just
instead,
living.
he's so
living
doomer.
like
Do I think it's just realistic to expect it.
living back in the cave.
I mean, everyone
cave.
laughs off these like conspiracy theory guys and stuff, but a lot of them got to like planning out for what's gonna come, right?
Well, I don't know.
You don't think so?
Are you
don't think
are you
like
prepped, AJ?
Are you
crazy
prepping?
storms?
Yeah, are you
No.
prepping?
I have
is
no
there,
prep skills.
Is that big oil tank behind you filled with water or something?
Maybe I should fill up some vodka. Mark, we got a still tank right here.
Oh,
Just saying.
shit.
Remember
I'll
me
be
when
right
the
over. I got some
world goes to
potatoes.
shit. I mean, when the world goes to shit, no one's going to be coming to
Look,
Harrisburg. But I'm
here's the
saying,
thing. Here's the thing, though, AJ, that you fundamentally misunderstand.
The Susquehanna is important.
I don't want to live in the
you
cave.
can't drink the water.
Not
Why
yet.
can't you drink
Yeah.
the water?
The Susquehanna is the most contaminated river in the country.
I mean, if
can't
we're not
No,
gonna
it's
contaminate
not.
it anymore.
Yes, okay,
it'll
maybe it's the
be-
second. They
Most
scientists have said, they say don't even swim in the water. It's that high in bacteria. Don't even get in the water. You're not allowed to swim in the river. Did you know that?
I don't believe you.
It's true. It is true.
All right, most polluted rivers in the U.S. Let's go through this.
What are we, number 5?
Ohio River is number 1. Mississippi 2. Holston River 3. Harpeth River 4. New River 5. None of them are Susquehanna.
No.
Is the Susquehanna River polluted?
Yeah, it's extremely polluted. We dump all of our shit into the river, literally. Like, that's where our shit goes, into the river. It's not supposed to. We're getting fined by the U.S. government because we're dumping all our waste into the river, and we're not supposed to.
Oh, I'm sure that's like most
It's
rivers,
overflow.
though, right?
We have nowhere else to put it because we're still operating on like these 1,800 sewer systems.
It does have nitrogen pollution.
Look up the three-eyed fish and the two-eyed
fertilizer.
fish.
The two-eyed fish is
Yeah, well, runoff is legal now because of Trump.
I don't understand why everybody's complaining about mutants. Like,
Yeah.
we want the animals to become mutated because then they grow these delicious goiters that just increase the mass and we get more meat for free. Okay?
I don't think I want to eat a goiter, Chris.
You wouldn't.
You know, I would not.
Let
bite
me
a
paint you a picture, Mark.
juicy,
Mark.
musty goiter.
No. Listen to this. You get your cast iron pan over a nice open wood flame, okay?
Right.
You get some cherry wood on there and you just hear,
Sizzling.
and you put some butter on there, okay? You slice off the goiter and you fry that thing up with a nice garlic and butter herb. You flip it around in that pan a few times. And when you slice into that goiter, oh, the buttery juiciness just, and it melts in your mouth, Mark. Oh, God.
You know the other thing that happened? Why? This is a good story because they were talking about this in the news. Why the Susquehanna is also one of the most polluted, and this happened last year, is the guys that were hired to paint the Turnpike Bridge dumped all the lead paint. Dumped all the lead paint, run costs up into the river. Yeah.
Damn straight. Dump that shit in there.
You want to fucking swim in that shit? Be my guest.
I never said I wanted to swim in it. I just said it's not the most polluted, and I believe it's not, based on what I was seeing.
Here we go. PA's polluted Susquehanna River is poisoning the Chesapeake Bay. What can we be doing?
You would think after the end of civilization, like, it would return to normal levels pretty quickly, right?
Yes, everything will
Probably.
even out, yeah.
We have the other thing that they're doing. Well, the coal burning plant dumps in, and they got in trouble. They got like a $2 million fine or something because they finally got caught for dumping. But then there's also a cat food or dog food processing plant that dumps into the river that was built a couple years ago upstream that was doing illegal dumping. I mean, it's happening all over the place.
Motherfuckers, man, just take your shit where you're supposed to take it. Stop dumping it into waterways.
Dump it.
That should be forget fines. You're polluting the drinking water. How is that not like assault? It's like criminal assault.
They did last year. They did an independent bacteria study of the river. They sent them to be studied by the labs, and the labs said, we can't give you a reading because it's off our bacteria charts. It broke the charts. The bacteria level was so high they couldn't give them a reading.
That just means
That's
it's
how
more
bad it
flavorful.
is. That's
You act
how
as though
bad it is.
bacteria is a bad thing. We
It
need
is.
bacteria. We need bacteria.
Not when it's jumping on your flesh. I mean, don't you guys, you guys honestly don't keep up with the news and what's happening with the Susquehanna River? I mean, they talk about it constantly in the news.
I don't live near the Susquehanna River, AJ.
Oh. Well, it makes
I live near
national
the
news.
Perkiomen River. No, I hear you. Whoa. I do, I don't want the pollution or whatever, but I still don't. I don't agree that it's the most polluted river in the world or country.
Well,
whatever, like you
we
said.
have dead fish floating down the river all the time. Does that bother you? Just flocks of dead fish.
So anyway,
That's not a good sign.
back to the movie.
Back to the movie.
I mean, at least their fish aren't floating away dead. That's what they do have there.
You think they're fishing? Where are they fishing? Fucking
They're not
fish?
fishing. You
They're
can't
not
fish on the
fishing
mountain.
fish. Right, you gotta go down. That's probably what he's like. I'm gonna go fucking fish.
He's just into
Just
fishing.
find
He's just relaxing.
I'm in it. I'm
three-eyed
looking.
fish. It's the Susquehanna, and it's just like this polluted bio dump. Fuck.
I'll take it. He gets there, it's just like fucking everything's dead.
That's where the demons came from. The Susquehanna River.
Oh, these fish have 3 eyes.
Abominations.
You have to embrace the desolate future we have, AJ. See, you're looking at all this wrong. What you see is negativity and despair. What I see is opportunity.
What's the opportunity, Bezos? Tell me.
I don't know yet, but it's there. Fish have more eyes. Maybe we can do something with fish eyes. We're gonna have extra eyes. You know, we can swing this stuff in ways.
Yeah.
Make it work for us.
We can't eat the fish.
We're gonna be eating
That's
each
the biggest
other.
problem I see.
We'll create a system where we can eat the fish.
What are we gonna eat?
Berries.
We can't eat the deer, right? The deer have some kind of fucking sickness. Can't eat the deer either.
Why can't
Like,
we
what
eat
are we
the
gonna
deer?
eat?
What did the deer have?
The deer have some kind of weird disease that was spreading,
Okay.
and they're telling you not to eat deer now.
All right. This is what we would do if me and Mark would beat a rock over your head and eat you. For Christ's sake.
You can eat the cows, I guess, if you have some cows.
Red meat is terrible. You're not
Chickens-
supposed to be
chickens-
eating
you can't
cows
be
right
eating that
now.
red meat.
Like you can't eat.
What does
red
it matter? It's the future. It's survival. You're gonna eat whatever's in front of you.
Then you eat the fucking deer and the fish. You just do it. All right. I
way
feel
off.
like we got way off. This was a minute. Barry Pepper's
Sorry,
leaving.
everyone.
He's going on his quest, and that's where
Yeah,
we're
there
at
wasn't
for
much.
the end
There wasn't
of
much.
He
minute
got a little
6.
talisman. Is that what it was? Was it talisman?
His
something?
talisman. But we are wrapping this one up. That's gonna do it for episode 6 of Battlefield Earth.
Bring on the three-eyed fish.
Battlefield. Earth. Battlefield. Earth.